Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is my absolute pleasure to be with you here in this wonderful evening that is about to get better with our wireless leap. Connectivity is what's going to pave the way to our digital future, and the future of connectivity is wireless. This has been at the heart of Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030, which has fired up our nation and inspired us to leap to become among the leading G20 countries in mobile connectivity. And today, we'll be announcing even bigger leaps. Over the past 2 years, we have worked relentlessly with our partners domestically and internationally in one of the finest displays of collaborative regulation to secure the release of more than 23 gigahertz of spectrum for commercial and innovative uses. And with that much spectrum, we're going to be doing wonders. Let's start with Wi-Fi, which is critical not only for the uses of today, but also the uses of tomorrow. And for this reason, we are announcing today that Saudi Arabia has become the country with the largest amount of spectrum available for Wi-Fi and other license-exempt uses. Not only will this enable the full realization of the potential of this technology, but it's also going to quadruple its contribution to our GDP to exceed $18 billion by 2030. Let's see it in action. In addition to Wi-Fi, we're doubling down on 5G as a digitization catalyst and announcing our 2022 spectrum auction. We will be extending both ends of our spectrum to make Saudi Arabia the country with the largest amount of spectrum available for 5G in the sub-gigahertz and mid-bands. This will allow us to deploy the most efficient 5G networks in the world, which in return is going to increase 5G's contribution to our GDP by more than 11 times to exceed $15 billion by 2030. And it's not just 5G. Just like the sky is the only limit to our aspirations and ambitions, the networks we enable extend well into the sky. By 2030, there's going to be more than 15,000 satellites in orbit. And we're going to be tapping into the global space market to enrich our digital economy and ensure that every corner in our vast country is fully connected. This is going to allow us to introduce innovative IoT applications that will be decisive in providing our industries with an edge over competition. And it's also going to ensure that we have low latency broadband connectivity everywhere. Check it out.
Remote Aramco oil rig. Introducing broadband connectivity from low Earth orbit satellites. Part of the non-terrestrial networks experiment and the first of its kind in the MENA region. CITC, in partnership with OneWeb, NEOM JV, Aramco, the Saudi Space Commission, and STC ran a low Earth orbit trial. For the experiment only, 2Ka band terminals, in addition to 2Ku band terminals, were used. They were connected to a constellation of 648 active satellites passing one after another above the experimental area. After having sent our data at high speed to OneWeb low Earth orbit satellite fleet, it connected the used devices to the installed customized terminals. Expectations were fully achieved. Soon, Saudi Arabia will have a low latency connectivity from any remote area, which means covering a country larger than 16 European countries. Non-terrestrial networks, the new space era to connect the globe. Connect the unconnected.
We started with a vision that sounded like a dream and went above and beyond to where very few have dared to go to turn this into a reality. Today, we shared with you 3 leaps in Wi-Fi, 5G, and non-terrestrial networks, and more leaps are soon to come. But the most important thing is that at CITC, we don't leap alone. In every step we take it together with you, our partners. We look forward to making our next big leap together with you. Thank you very much.